What's going on, guys? So today, if you're in the East Coast, Northeast region, if you've looked outside your window, you probably see like there's a ton of white stuff on the ground, and I'm not talking powdered sugar. We got some liquid sunshine, as I like to call it. And if you're a new bus operator, because we didn't have snow last year in this region, not snow like this, today could realistically for a lot of bus drivers be their very first time driving in the snow, which is absolutely fantastic. I know it could be a little intimidating at first, but like, listen, all of us have done it and it's really, really fun. So in this video, I'm gonna give you guys a couple of quick tips. I personally love snow driving. I've done it a lot. I look forward to it. So here's just a couple of tips to keep you happy, right? And to keep you as safe as possible. So number one, veteran move, charge your phone, pack a lunch. There will be a realistic possibility you may get stuck. You may get stuck. It's a real possibility depending on where your bus goes. And just basic math and probability, there are more buses than there are tow trucks. So it might be a minute before you can get some assistance, but it's fine. Relax, cut your defroster on, cut your heat on, charge your phone, play on TikTok, take some snacks, hopefully healthy snacks like apples and stuff like that, and just relax, get comfortable. It could take a couple of hours, but that's like personally, like that's normal. It's normal, so you shouldn't worry about it. Don't get frustrated. Tip number two, minimize stopping on hills. Like this is a golden rule, right? Particularly on like new flyers or buses that have ATC, the ATC feature, which doesn't allow you to keep spinning the wheels because it turns fire. When you stop the bus on the hill, gravity naturally wants to pull you back this way, and then you can't gain traction with the wheels. So my recommendation would be to, as you approach bus stops that are on hills, if you have a passenger that's on the inside, let them know, hey, listen, we got to work together here. I need to stop the bus on level ground, or I need to stop it at the bottom of the hill, because momentum right now is my only friend, and I need to keep this bus moving so not just you, but everybody else can get home. So explain this to the passengers on the bus and even passengers outside the bus. If you look by your turn signal, on some buses, there's a microphone there where you can use the external speaker. However you do it, you know your system better than I do, but you have to communicate. And if you're a passenger watching this, try your best to not wait on a hill. And if you absolutely have to stop on a hill, try to find a spot where it's not much snow on the ground. Whether it's in the middle, it's definitely not going to be in the bus stop. Those things are like pits. Avoid going deep into a bus stop at all costs, because this is A, where the snow plows push the snow, and B, if the snow plows haven't gotten out yet, that's where the most untouched snow is at. So it's just raw, wet, slippery. The worst snow is deeper to the curb. So don't pull in, stay on the outside, put your hazards on. Another tip, if the ground is clear, the yellow and white lines that like separate lanes, streets, etc., those things are ice skating rinks. You will hydroplane if you try to stop and one of your wheels are on those lines. Now, you'll be able to recover before you hit anything, but avoid it if you don't have to. Try to place the wheels on the other side of the white line or on the inside of it. You don't want to be caught trying to stop or gain traction on it. That stuff's paint. You're going to slide on it. So that's another tip. Veteran move, throw your schedule out the window. I know you probably told your wife or your husband, like, hey, listen, there's not going to be a lot of passengers. I'm going to be home on time. No, you're not. Like, you're going to be late. You're going to be really late. You might not get relieved. You might get stuck. Snowy days are the days you just toss your schedule out the window and you say, listen, I'll get there when I get there. The goal is to get there in one piece. Last tip, slow roll it, man. It's no need to speed. You want to kind of stay around like 15 miles per hour, because that gives you time to stop if something does, happen that's bad. It gives you time to adjust, and it's in my experience, it is probably the best way to drive a bus in the snow. Things are at a cordial and comfortable level for the people on the bus and the person driving it. So other than that, the final tip is just to have fun. Snow driving makes a man out of you if you're a professional operator, because you'll have to do it for the rest of your career if you live in this region. Like, you're not going to just duck it out unless you move to like Florida or something like that. So have fun, be safe. The goal is to not get there on time, but the goal is to get there in one piece. If you need additional tips, hit me up in the comment section. I would be happy to give you any sort of advice I can. I've been doing this more than 10 years, not one snow accident, not one. I haven't even been stuck in the snow yet. And really, if you really don't want to get stuck, like, bring a shovel and salt. I know it sounds crazy, but this is like, really, bring a shovel, some cat litter, like sand, like, and put it on your bus, put it behind your driver's seat. You feel like you can't get traction, just, do what you got to do, man. Do what you got to do and just have a good time. So this video was supposed to be like 3 minutes, but it ended up being 5. But you guys drive safe and get back in one piece. Any other advice you need, hit me in the comments or feel free to DM me.